Leaves are starting to grow. It's June 24th. Just doing an update from the first video. Figure I'd start back at the camp and get a first look see, and we'll walk the trails out there and see how our food plots are coming along. I went ahead and earlier this month I planted the annual mix, turnips, rape, and brassica. That was popping up last weekend, so I'm curious to see how it's doing after this rain and warm weather we've had this week. We're going to have a good blackberry crop. Phenomenal weekend for the plants, and nice spring rains come in. First day of summer. Nice 80-degree day the past 2 days. So the garden's kicking it. I imagine the food plots are probably doing pretty good. I did get my other window in the shanty as well, so that'll be nice. Won't have to make much noise out here. I'm gonna put in another trail cam today down on the lower food plot. This 10 acres here, there's two 10s right here. This one was select cut back, I think it was 10 or 11 years ago. And then over on this side, this was the other brother. There was two brothers that owned each 10. And on this side, this wasn't logged at all. This is all virgin ash, beech, maple. So we got a smorgasbord of good cover. A lot of that undergrowth and this stuff that's been select cut a while back. This undergrowth makes for good cover. A lot of berry bushes, a lot of small beech. Good places for deer to get in, take cover, follow that cover, back to their food source. This is where my shack was set up last year. Had a hard time getting it out here, so I just went with this area. We had a nice runway at the bottom of that valley there. We ended up harvesting 2 bucks off of this ridge last year, so I incorporated this lower valley right here as thinking about where them deer are going to be coming from when I did locate where I'm going to put my food plot and whatnot. Tell you what, the mosquitoes, they're hybrids out here. Surprised I haven't kicked a partridge up yet. That's the trail I made going up the other side of the hill there, up towards the food plot, but I want to work on making a nice footpath up here. That way I can sneak in from behind and get in my shack without being seen. So I'm going to go up through this hill here. I got somewhat of a path started, but got all the big branches cleared out. And this hill is nuts. Once fall comes, these blackberries will die down and I'll be able to make a nice footpath up here. Got most of the sticks out of the way. It's just a matter of getting cleared out of leaves so I don't make that crunching coming up the hill. Oh, by God, there goes a deer. I couldn't tell if it was a buck or not. Well, I believe Plan B, putting the path in there, was a good idea, because, oh, just a blowing at me. Looked like a good-sized deer. I can't wait to see the video. Oh yeah, food plot's looking good. Oh, I see her way back there. She just went up the other side of that ridge. Oh, I'm shaking. I got buck fever. Oh yeah, food plot's looking good. I planted some rye in front of this first plot. That's coming up real nice. Food plot's looking excellent. Oh yeah. And down to that lower food plot down there. Oh, by golly, I even planted some corn and it looks like it's coming up there. I didn't figure it'd do too much. Well, I got a bunch of beans and stuff coming up over here. I just planted that whole hill with beans. Oh yeah, that's looking real nice. This is the perennial mix, chicory. There is some annual rape in there, and then clover. I was worried about the clover. I didn't see much coming up, but there's some good clover in there. Oh yeah, there's a lot of clover coming up in it. Man, that looks nice. Man, that's awesome. There was a deer in there. I kicked a deer right away. Oh, that's where it was standing. Right there, I think it was in here. It just come up and was starting to eat on this clover. I'll take a look at the plot I just planted here the last weekend. Or actually 2 weekends ago. Looks good. A little dew track there. They've definitely been in here eating it. Well, obviously, I just Spooked one out of here. Oh yeah, this is looking real good here too. Oh. Yep. So far, really happy with that Evolved Harvest mix that I got there at Lodi Trading Company. Looks good. There you can see I got the other window put in that side. It's the biggest piece of plexiglass I had, so I had to go with what I had there. Did a little brush trimming here a couple weekends ago as well. Got that stump all cleared off. There was a tree there. And that's it for the first day of summer follow up on the Whitetail Hills 2019 food plots.